Yo 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 mana? Seharusnya udah muncul ya. Set. Anjingan, siapa buka anjing? Pak. Oke, alright cuy, balik lagi kita cuy. Balik lagi kita cuy. Bang Jono. Bang Jono. Bang Jono. Yo, what up, man? Coba, oke, bagus. Kita lawan Napoli, kita ketemu kapan ketemu Barca nih, kita kapan ketemu Barca coy. Barca nih Bang. Oh, di grup H dia ya. Coba lu melihat liga gua yang megang siapa? Anjay, yang megang Madrid coy. Madrid yang megang Madrid. Sabar, kita lihat dulu. Anjay, oke pas ya. Oke, alright. Langsung kita main, jangan lupa di like. Anjir, minus coy, minus uang gua. Coy, make area. Objektif kita udah komplit. Ini apa? South America, saya ingin play. Oh, South America. Berarti kita ke Young Staff dulu. Ini siapa ya? Tidak bisa ditransit anjir. Habis itu apa lagi? Objektif kita ini Liga win. Oke. Margin kita bisa capai EZD. Wah, kita mulai.
There have been days of eager anticipation prior to this gargantuan clash, but now we need talk about it no more and instead focus on the here and now. A match and a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. Stuart, what are your expectations for today? And he's in. Must be.
Yes.
Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Oke, di sini kita lihat Gila namanya upgrade.
And over it comes. Well, capable of a better clearance than that.
Penas banget, walaupun dia effort banget nyundul dari parade. Set orang di sini mantan PU dia mantan PU.
Politano. Lobotka. On to Rui. He can't hold on to it.
Awas mundur, tahan.
Zielinski.
Awas, Politano.
Shielding the ball superbly.
Oke, sangat baik.
Options in the middle.
Ada cash.
Zielinski.
Awas, oke. Ada. Kita beli Davis kali ya.
Lobotka. Ongisa. And foiled by Van Dijk. Going short. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League at its best. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Politano.
Dari Napoli ada Rodrigo, pemain India, bukan India.
Simeone. And the pass, a good one. Oh, managing to beat him. Lobotka. No, just the tackle that was needed. A world-class talent. That would be a good description for Vinicius Junior. What might we see from him today?
What a prolific performance it was last time out. It was one of the best goal-scoring
Oh, wait
performances.
a minute. They could be in here. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Politano. Stanislav Lobotka. Zielinski. Can they square the game? Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Mendy. Joshua Kimmich. Now with Bellingham. Mendy. And return to Mendy. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, disappointing clearance. Kimmich. Now with Valverde. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Ongisa. It's with Giovanni Simeone. Ongisa. Simeone. Credit to them for winning back possession.
Potongnya langsung aja Vinicius. Masih Vinicius, masih
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius. No,
Carvajal.
langsung aja dipotong. Rigo.
And on to Bellingham.
Oke, langsung dipotong sama. Oke, Bellingham.
Just the challenge that was required.
Awas. Pandik, ayo. Nice banget, Pandik. Ngebloknya. Pandik, masih Pandik.
Carvajal.
Carvajal, awas Rodrigo masih mencocok dengan langsung aja. Mbappe lari ke bawah.
Bellingham.
Langsung aja Vinicius mencocok lawan. Habis itu over. Tidak terjadi apa-apa ya. Apa yang terjadi?
Vinicius Junior.
Masih Vinicius
Carvajal.
menarik ke bawah.
Here's Vinicius Junior.
Masih Vinicius.
Carvajal.
Carvajal.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Blok saja, masih kedudukan 1-1 ya Mendy. Oke, sayang sekali terlalu buru-buru.
Simeone. And he's broken free. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Trying to deliver it accurately. And the danger is averted. That's a useful cross. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed.
Bam.
Federico Valverde. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Valverde. And back to Valverde. Takes aim. He got a good palm on it. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Masih kedudukan 1-1.
Well, we usually think of Vinicius Junior as somebody who can win a game on his own, but he's being kept quiet here.
Well, as the touch map shows us,
So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Valverde. And back to Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Now Kimmich. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, the counter chance looks very real. This looks more than decent. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Mbappe. Simeone. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. And they're making a change. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Vinicius Junior. And now Rodrigo. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Rafael Varane. Now with Lobotka. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Crossing possibilities. Zielinski. Can he put it in? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. And they will make the change now. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Oh, big chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Simeone. And the emphasis is on creativity. He'll take this on. Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that. Well, out of play it goes, and that was in no small measure due to the effective press. Mario Rui. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be up against Osasuna. Zielinski. Well, the fans perhaps entitled to think that that effort should have been better.
Well, how did he not score there? That's a poor finish, I have to say.
Simeone, he's in here. It's still alive. Zielinski, and in range. Off the post and back in play. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Rodrigo. Barella. That's a good pass. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not the... And now they get the ball rolling. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield. And the striker in this setup is Giovanni Simeone. Oh, surely, a goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Rodrigo. Now with Bellingham. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. He's in with a chance. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Simeone. Ongisa. What can he do with it now? Well, I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much.
Napoli semua coy. Ini yang gacor. Nah, gue datengin Rodri, gue datengin Rodri. Kali ini gue datengin Rodri lagi lah.
Valverde. So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League at its best.
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Not away completely. Zielinski. He's protecting it well. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Can they nudge in front? Well, the post got in the way. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball. So penalty, yes. Yellow card, no.
This to see them take the lead once again. In it goes! Coolly converted! So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Rodrigo. Now with Bellingham. Carvajal. What can Real do from this position? And that was a very fine read. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Zielinski. It's there for him. Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, the crowd are driving their team on here. They're surely going to score soon.
And the short option preferred. Really favours this position. An alert piece of defending. Bellingham. And Valverde. Just the challenge that was required. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And space to cross it. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Lobotka. Now with Politano. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, is it going to be? Oh, that's a fine save. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, really, it has to be further away from the keeper. Real find themselves in a position of menace, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. Well, they're behind, but they might be onto something here. Valverde. Now with Mbappe. Can he finish this? Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
And played in by Kimmich. Still not clear. Mbappe. Now Kimmich. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Cok.
Simeone.
Nice.
Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Keren. Balik. Yo, bisa.
Mario Rui. Nicely timed tackle. Zielinski. Now, who can he play it to? Lobotka. On Gisa. And threading it through. A matter of keeping his composure. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Substitution for Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Vinicius. On to Mendy. And back with Vinicius. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Just hasn't been able to... Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Mbappe. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Parani cuy. Kita kelipatkan tidak. Parani gacor, anjir.
Zielinski. Here's Matty Cash. And a goal to let you know about in the Union game. With the details, here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Union. They're the first on the score sheet here with 50 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Real chance. Nicely saved. Time for a change then. Can someone get on the end of this? Last line of defence. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Oh, that's a really good run. He cuts it back. It's still alive. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. And now they get the ball rolling. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield. And the striker in this setup is Giovanni.
Derek, he's got to tuck this away.
And a decent save, full credit.
Well, the fans can sense they have the momentum here, creating plenty of chances, but can they make it count?
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Bellingham. Given away by Real Madrid. Into the advanced position. Zielinski. On to Politano. Simeone. Real chance. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. 1-0 then. Mbappe. Just a challenge. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, you don't really want to be picking up a caution so early in the game, Stuart.
Well, he's going to be under pressure now. That was a reckless challenge. He didn't need to make it at all.
Just wanted to get it out of there. Mbappe. Will they get themselves level here? Oh, good save. Corner kick played in. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Salah mulu, gue.
Oh, so frustrating. Big moment in the game. They should have scored there.
Ada masanya.
So glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game. I'd expect both these teams to go deep into the competition. This is the Champions League at its best. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Oke, counter attack. Langsung aja.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, in with a chance! And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Stanislav Lobotka.
Menuju.
Politano. This is Varane. And showing fine vision. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows...
Cak, anjing.
Great awareness to play this through ball, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
So 2-0 now. Mbappe. Attacking possibilities for Real. Mbappe. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Tolol anjing yang Mbappe anjing. Bego apa ya, bego anjing.
Kimmich. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the game continues, and that goal puts a different complexion on the match for Real. Stanislav Lobotka. A creative look about this. Olgisa. Simeone. Lobotka. Is this the moment? Ball is loose. Not a time for composure on the ball. Kylian Mbappe. Barella has it. Joshua Kimmich. Florian Wirtz. And playing it through. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Olgisa. Simeone. Zielinski. And he's through here. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And the problem not completely solved. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Mendy. It's a perfect challenge. So nearing the half-time break, and Real Madrid with a bit of work to do. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, it's certainly been an open game with chances for both teams. But they must start winning some of those individual battles, particularly in the wide areas, if they're going to get anything out of this.
Barella, can they square the game? Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level.
Well, as the replay shows us, Barella's pass is inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So the ball is running again at 2-2. Matero Politano. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. A fine reading of the situation. Virgil van Dijk. Carvajal. Wirtz. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. That's useful play. Now will the cross work out for them? It might end up being a genuine chance. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it's all been a little bit quiet on the Kylian Mbappe front in this match, Stuart.
Well, that's...
Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And he's got the beating of his opponent. And can they prize them open now? Great opportunity. Determined defending. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
Oh, look out, Derek, chance here.
Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
The corner from Kimmich. Politano. Clean challenge. Wirtz. He's got to have a go here. Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Well, he's got past his man. Oh, he's through here. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Barella. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Gacor nih.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Well, they've decided to make a change.
Biao.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Lobotka. Promising looking ball. Oh, could be. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Barella. Mendy has it. And can they make one of these passes count? Might work out. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Zielinski. And he's in. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it?
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. What can they do from here? Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And the ruling is offside here. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, this is the home of live football, and excited to have more action from La Liga coming up for you.
This is Derek.
Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Lobotka. Might be great opportunity. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who can he pick out? And clearing it away. Lobotka. It's with Giovanni Simeone. Return to Rui. And a textbook interception. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Can they profit from this? Barella. This could level it. And foiled only by the crossbar. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, just take another look at this, because he reacts so well and he then keeps his composure. It's a good finish. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Comeback.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Matteo Politano. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Joshua Kimmich is with Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. And just 5 minutes remaining. This could finish it. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And there's the delivery. Appear to be in two minds. Lobotka. It's got to be a really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now Rodrigo. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Rodrigo. Now with Mendy. Kimmich. On to Barella. Well, nothing comes of the attack. And the match begins. So the initial 11 for the home side. Stanislav Lobotka plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield. And the striker in this setup is Giovanni Simeone. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And it's an interesting looking attacking constellation with three forwards listed from the start.
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Palmed away by the keeper. Surely. Kimmich. And return to Mbappe. And the flag has gone up, offside. So, glancing at the table, and I must say, when the teams came out of the various pots for the Champions League draw, this was the one that stood out straight away. What a riveting game this promises to be.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. This should be a great game.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Bellingham. Really inventive stuff from Real here. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Yeah, here's the setup play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. It needs an accurate cross. Ongisa. Now with Politano. Zielinski, and with that they've thwarted the opportunity. Joshua Kimmich. Federico Valverde. Now let's see what they can do here. Oh, in with a chance. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Rodrigo. Carvajal. And return to Rodrigo. Oh, must score! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Zielinski. This is Varane. Andre Frank Zombo Ongisa. Incisive pass. Getting forward. Politano. Timely intervention. Rodrigo. Here's Mbappe. And he's in. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Mateo Politano. Now with Lobotka. Simeone. Andre Frank Zombo Ongisa. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Terrific block there. Politano. Simeone. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. And short it is. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe with it. Can he put it away? Chance maybe. Carvajal.
Well, that could easily have finished the game off, but what an excellent save that was.
Mbappe. Very quick thinking there. Might be a chance to break. Simeone, and he's made headway. Oh, another one for them, and with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. Well, how about this? 4-3. Politano. Now with Zielinski. Can they square the game? Zielinski! And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Delivering it. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Simeone. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Well, getting in the way, superb save. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Vinicius Junior, and defensive play to be applauded. Simeone. Here's Matty Cash. Zielinski. Right, I'm hearing in my ear, someone has scored in Köpenick. Who exactly? Alex Scott?
It's a goal for Union. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. It's now 1-0 with 50 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. And still an opportunity. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
And teammates to play it to. Politano. Giving it a try. Oh, a goal! What a comeback! Who on earth could have predicted this? Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Rodrigo. And Valverde. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Vinicius Junior. A chance to whip it in. Carvajal. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Well, a quick reminder, we have plenty of live football in store for you right here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
An alert piece of defending. Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Return to Mbappe. Must take the lead here. And you've got to credit that magnificent piece of defending. And he has options available. Real Madrid coming away with it. Brilliant pass. Chances on. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Zielinski. And Politano with it. Andre Frank Zombo Ongisa. Zielinski. And now Politano. And there's the feed into the box. Now a corner here, and that might boost their hopes. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
So the corner played into the box. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be up against Osasuna.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And there's the delivery. And did his job defensively. Lobotka. Ongisa. On to Zielinski. Can they keep it out? Pulls it back. Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Playing it in. Can they cover up? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Florian Wirtz. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And fired from the flank into the area. And he did what he had to do defensively. Alexander-Arnold. And on to Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. That's well blocked. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And angling it back. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And giving them too much space on the flank. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Politano. Is this the moment? Couldn't grab hold of it. Zielinski. Oh, an incredible save to preserve their lead.
Well, that's a great stop and probably a match-winning one. Real drama late on here.
A corner kick, and who knows, this might represent their last chance to grab an equaliser. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And now Rodrigo. Mbappe. Can he finish them off? And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it's 2 from 2, and they're in the driving seat now. They just need to take this form into the next couple of games, and they'll be in the knockout stages.
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thank you for your time.
A special atmosphere and a grand occasion. One the players and fans alike have been anticipating in the tension-laden days leading up to this fixture. But now the talking has to... A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Osasuna.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over.
Oh, big chance! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Moncayola. Here's Ruben Garcia. Ante Budimir. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Offside by quite a lot. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Florian Wirtz. Mbappe. Well, the fans want to see a shot. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly. It's a fantastic strike. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Akram Afif. Moving forward effectively. That's a useful cross. Now, who can he pick out? It was on its way in. Who can he pick out? Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Eduardo Camavinga is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Wirtz. Oh, in with a chance! Can they slot it home? Defensive resilience there. Aitor. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Plenty of support here. Just can't get it past him. He's driven in the corner. And making sure it wasn't problematic. Ruben Garcia. The ball with Lucas Toro. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Can they profit from this? Must be! And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Let's see about the delivery. Aymar Oroz. Akram Afif. Crossing opportunity. He knows he's got to react. Ante Budimir. Just the challenge that was required. This might be ideal for the counter. Barella. What a commitment to defending. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw-in. Opportunity! And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick! Excellence in finishing, there for all to see!
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Toro. Oroz. Here's Ruben Garcia. Determined defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And playing it through. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Alexander-Arnold cuts it back. In position. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backfield this is to set up the goal. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Ruben Garcia. Moncayola. That's a well-struck pass. Nice-looking pass. Makes his way in field. Oh, did so well to deny him. Over it comes. And the problem not completely solved. Happy to shoot. And no problems at all for the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. Plenty of support here. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever.
Well, here's the replay, and there's an obvious deflection. Certainly enough to beat the keeper. He got a bit lucky there. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting, 6-0. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Catena. Ante Budimir. This looks more than decent. Now the attack fizzled out. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Alexander-Arnold. Return to Mbappe. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Playing it in. Good clearance. Barella. Kylian Mbappe. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Can someone get on the end of this? And taking care of the situation. Cutting infield here. And saved by the keeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. And it still could be dangerous. Barella. Here's Mbappe. Must score! Really committed defending. Mbappe. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, it's lovely technique, as you can see. He just wraps his foot around the ball and bends it beyond the keeper. That's a good goal. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Can he find the right pass? Physically strong and secure on the ball. Chance here. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Mendy. "30 minutes to go then." Well, he's given us away. Moncayola. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. And they're making a change. Camavinga. Florian Wirtz. Mbappe. Here's Vinicius Junior. It has to be. Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Sevilla. Has eyes for goal, foiling his opponent completely. He has teammates around him. Ante Budimir. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Ruben Garcia. And now Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Now sending it in. Danger averted. Just can't get it past him. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. And there's the delivery. Danger still on. Rudiger. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Osasuna, and they'll be taking on Granada. Rodrigo. Now with Vinicius Junior. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Toro. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Great opportunity here.
Can they produce something? And well positioned to clear. Now, who can he play it to? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Eduardo Camavinga is with Vinicius Junior. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Mbappe, it's there for him. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And over comes the corner. Well, no real accuracy, and easy for the keeper. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Can't miss, surely! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Vinicius Junior. Now Joselu. Vinicius. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself.
And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, I thought they played really well today, and once again they showed exactly why they score so many goals. Their attacking play was excellent.
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. De nuevo, gracias por su tiempo.
South America.
The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to face each other, and it's anyone's guess how this is going to end up. It's Sevilla. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Welcome on a big night for fans and spectators alike here in southern Spain at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, and he's through here. A goal in the early stages, precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Torres. And now Paulinho. Suso. It's Torres now. Oh, surely. Well, just the tackle that was needed. And I'm sure the visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Stuart. They do know that...
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. But I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Paulinho. It has to be. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Keen to take it short here. Well, there's the pullback. Oh, he's blocked it! Mendy. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Well, great read there to intercept. Mbappe. He's in here. Plays it back. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, the setup play is superb. Just look at his skill here. While the movement in the box is equal to it, it's such good timing. What a goal.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Joan Jordan. And in possession, Januzaj. Suso. Oh, good-looking run. Ocampos. And pulled back. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Bellingham. Chances on. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Ocampos. He's going forward well here. Torres. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it fizzled out. Ocampos. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Mbappe. It's looking promising. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Ocampos. Opportunity it is. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, it's a decent goal, but the defenders certainly played their part. Where were they? They were absolutely all over the place.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Paulinho. Marcao. Now with Ocampos. Cuts it back. Was an important piece of defending. Rudiger. Now with Kimmich. Bellingham. Might work out. And still looking to get the shot off. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of Real Madrid's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances today.
Suso with it. In with a chance. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Valverde. Is with Vinicius Junior, and he's broken free. Must finish. Superb stop. Well, he took care of it defensively. Kimmich. And he has options available. Is it going to be a goal? How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Torres. And that's going to bring the first half action to an end here at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Well, I must say, Vinicius Junior really giving an excellent account of himself. He's been very hard to play against.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his...
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. And he's through here. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Danger still on. Just can't get it past him. Oh, good save. Excellent header. So, a Real Madrid corner. Not away completely. Rodrigo. Now Kimmich. And Kimmich couldn't keep it. Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Sevilla facing Arsenal.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
And struggling to get the shot off. Ocampos. Still could put it away. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten in his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Kylian Mbappe. And now Rodrigo. And back with Vinicius. Vinicius! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, let's look at this again. And what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Adnan Januzaj. Here's Jordan. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Kimmich. Breaking at pace. And Bellingham. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Lucas Ocampos. Looking for the right angle. Carvajal. Van Dijk with it. Rodrigo. Good ball to switch the play. Valverde. Now with Rodrigo. Right. He's got to score! And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
Torres. Here's Jordan. Adnan Januzaj. Torres. Now with Suso. In with a chance. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Oh, big chance! No way through. Suso. On to Jordan. Jesus Navas. Opportunity in the wide area. Has someone to play it to. A glorious chance. What an important piece of defending. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they profit from this? Big chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Sevilla couldn't keep it. Suso. That's a useful cross. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Mbappe. Given away by Real Madrid. Might really be able to trouble them here. Ocampos. Onto Ocampos. Tremendous reflexes, Thibaut Courtois. And a double substitution it's going to be. Playing it short. Cutting the ball back. Suso. It might be on for Suso. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Suso tasked with taking this. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Vinicius Junior. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Played into the centre. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Good visualisation and execution. And this is Navas. And return to Jordan. Gibril So. Jordan. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real...
Me gustaría darle las gracias por prestarse hoy a responder estas preguntas. De nuevo, gracias por su tiempo.
Yeah. Ganti Alex Hamil cacat. Servis Zoom. Kirim. Rugi nggak? Rugi nggak? Oke. Medan bro. Si Frank Garcia out. Wait, ada press con. Anja, press con dulu adik-adik.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. Yeah.
Apa bro? Thank you.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you.
For sure. Right.
You know, when the draw for the group stage was made, I think most fans had their eye on this match. Two of the very best in Europe, and it has pride of place on the fixture list. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live coverage from the UEFA, and he's through here. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Who's going to get on the end of it? It will be a goal kick here. Well, Vinicius Junior is the sort of player who wears his heart on his sleeve. We can tell that he enjoys playing this great game. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Eduardo Camavinga starts alongside. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee not hanging about here. He's decided to caution him, Stuart.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
It is to be a throw-in. And nicely over the top. Could cross it in here. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Bruma. Good-looking sequence. In position to give them the lead, maybe. And hitting it from close range, but the woodwork in the way.
Well, from that sort of distance, he has to score there.
Alexander-Arnold. Barella. Well, he's certainly not alone. Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Carvalho. Horta with it. We're getting the ball forward. Moutinho. Bruma. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Kylian Mbappe. Space for Real out wide. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And slipped through beautifully. Surely. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Oh, he's through here. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Jose Font. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Has a go! And that is offside. And a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Camavinga. And now Rodrigo. Mbappe. Real chance. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Moutinho. Oh, he looks threatening, but a good piece of tidying up. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Vinicius Junior. And threaded through by Mbappe. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Playing it in. Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Struggling to keep the ball. Moutinho. Oh, to trim back the lead. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still the lead.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Diaz. Mbappe. Wonderful chance. In it goes. But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Barella. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Eder Militao. Fran Garcia is with Vinicius Junior. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Looking for someone to play it to. Oh, great defending. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappe. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Barella. Can he finish? Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Camavinga. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Opportunity it is. And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. So half an hour remaining. Ricardo Horta. Ball's gone. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal. Well, you can see the frustration in his face. His team have just switched off here.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Diaz. Barella has it. Eduardo Camavinga. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Real chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Carvalho. Simon Banza. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And Moutinho with it. Real Madrid coming away with it. Camavinga. Pressure applied. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, a disappointing end to that break. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Mbappe. Mbappe! And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Oh, did well to skip through. Barella, and it's opening up. And the attack coming to nothing. Moutinho. Simon Banza. Disappointing pass. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. On to Rodrigo. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, he looks threatening. Can they use their pace? Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite a frenetic turnaround.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Oh, superb save! Massive credit to the keeper.
Well, he's so hard to beat in these situations. It's brilliant goalkeeping.
Let's see about the delivery. And a bit short with the clearance. Militao. Vigorous defending. It's a perfect challenge. And I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Must be! And they're still in with a shout, thanks to the keeper just then.
Well, that's a really important save, but can they get back into this match? I'm not sure they can.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Have you got time for just a few questions? That'll be all. Thank you so much.
save dulu.
Sea todo el mundo bienvenido. Las preguntas comenzarán en breve. Damos por terminada la...
Bidik dulu satu nih, man. Turun semua main, coy.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch. It's Barcelona. They take on Real Madrid, and it's coming up next on EA TV. Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope we see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-André ter Stegen in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays with Oriol Romeo in the centre of midfield. Chances on. And still danger here. Well, they survived the attack. Good high press. Rodrigo. High quality defending. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. Oh, big chance! There it is! And just the ideal start!
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Mbappe. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. De Jong. Here's Rafinha. Robert Lewandowski with an incisive pass. Chance maybe. Cleared away comprehensively. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment.
Oh, Stuart, opportunity here! And it goes to square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Frenkie de Jong. Here's Rafinha. Crossing possibilities. Oh, really good header, really fine goalkeeping. Pedri. Can they convert? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. He's in with a chance. And in! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Lewandowski. Frankie de Jong. Pedri. And a good take under duress there. Virgil van Dijk. Mendy. What can Real do from this position? Valverde. Real chance. Superb chance. Well, good defending. Clattered out of there. Joao Cancelo. And Christensen. Oriol Romeu. Ferran Torres. Mbappe with it. Vinicius Junior. On to Carvajal. Great opportunity. It's opened up for him. Shot blocked, but still alive. Rodrigo. Oh, might be. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal. Rafinha. Joao Cancelo. Now with Lewandowski. And this to level it. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Well, he could give it away. Rudiger. Here's Carvajal. So on the cusp of the half-time interval and Real Madrid with a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them in this half?
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it?
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Lewandowski. On to de Jong. Here's Rafinha. Pedri. This is Robert Lewandowski. That's a good-looking ball. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Able to skip past his man. Bellingham! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Rafinha. Well, racing past his man. Lewandowski. He's trying to create something. Pedri. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. A more exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Barcelona against Real Sociedad.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Kimmich, and playing it through, and a goal! There he is, at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Lewandowski. On to De Jong. Pedri. And Torres on the ball. A really effective shielding under pressure. Pedri. Torres. And it might be. No-nonsense clearance. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. And a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Rayo Vallecano.
Well, that should be
oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, let's just have another look at this. The cross from Carvajal is hit into a really dangerous area. And then just look at the finish. That's a brilliant volley. Good technique and the perfect contact. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Christensen. Romeu. Pedri. And Torres on the ball. Gundogan. Attending to his defensive chores. Lewandowski. On to Cancelo. And it's played into the centre. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And Barcelona have possession again. And he's through here. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Courtois. Jude Bellingham. Here's Mbappe. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And room to roam for Barca on the wing. Gundogan went from the wide position to infield. Cancelo. And a fantastic diving save. Playing it in. And stopping the danger. Lewandowski. And strong play here. And he's in. Still possibilities. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Virgil van Dijk. Rodrigo. Mbappe. And in with a real chance. There to take it away. And we've entered the... Could it be? Surely. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
And support available. And a good take under duress there. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. And the substitution will occur now. Half-hearted clearance. Rodrigo. And did just enough defensively. Koundé. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, this was always going to be a test of the...
Tengo varias preguntas que hacerle, pero antes me gustaría darle las gracias por su tiempo. Gracias de nuevo por su tiempo.